I have something unusual for today. As you can see, I've logged into the battle well after it started, having some horrendous lag issues. First thing we notice is my team has the city very well covered, but has left the rail line behind me very weak. So I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to go try to defend a weak flank. Now, normally this is a bad idea for an average player like me. Normally in this situation, what's going to happen is a weak flank is going to be swarmed by 5 or 6 enemy tanks, and you're just going to get killed quickly and easily. But because the city is so heavily covered, and because I'm logging in so late, I'm going to go for it. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a fallback position. I'm going to knock this tree over here and give myself a position to go back and fight from if I have to displace from my primary fighting position. It also gives me cover if I have to retreat. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to these bushes in this low ground, which is an excellent defensive position on this map. Now, here's my first customer. I want to get rid of this Type T-34 because he's in a bad position for me on my flank. I don't want to give him any flank shots. And I have no idea where that shot went, but it's okay because as he tries to back up, I have an excellent angle on him and I'm going to take him out. So he's done. Now there's an M4 and a KV-1 back there, and I'm going to put a shot into the M4. I track him, but they killed my scout. So I'm now blind. So I'm going to leave the M4 for now and go after the KV-1 because he is a much more dangerous. And unfortunately, he goes dark before I can get a shot into him. So I'm going to push up gingerly into these bushes where I can see and get some shots. I'm going to have to light my own targets here. And there, the M4 helped me by rushing. And so I'm going to back up some 15 meters behind these bushes, and I'm going to put some shots into this M4 until I take him out. And he continues to push, which really helps me out, makes it much easier to finish him off. And don't do what I did here. I got nervous about holding a weak flank, so I spazzed on the 2 key and wasted all my premium ammo in this battle. I do not need the premium ammo. It's a complete waste. So now the KV-1's a much and the KV-1 just took out the M4 that was supporting me. The KV-1's a dangerous foe. He has a number of very good guns. So I'm going to treat him very gingerly, and I'm wasting shots here. He's in the low ground there. I can't see him. Those last 2 shots were a complete waste of time. So now my team has this very well in hand. So I could push forward and take him, because I can take a hit from him, put 2 shots into him, and take him out. However, why risk it? You risk taking a shot in the gun, an ammo rack, some kind of catastrophic event. So rather than do that, he has to push forward to make something happen. I'm gonna wait for him, I take a shot and get him, take his return fire, and finish him off. Now, my team's going to finish this before I get there, but I'll head to the city just in case for some reason, somebody has a massive lucky streak. But in this case, it's all over. This is a bad idea. Normally, this should never be done unless you're a very good player, very confident in your skills, or playing a really OP tank. I did it in this case, because I'm playing a very good tank. The German VK30.01 H. It's the German Tier 5 Heavy. It has an excellent gun as the top tier gun. It's actually a Tier 7 gun. It's the Konich, or the WAF. It is a squeeze bore, which means it has a wider bore than the muzzle. So you get very high velocity shots, and you get great accuracy and great penetration. So this is a good gun. Secondly, I knew the positioning on this map gave me an escape route. So I could sit where I was at as they came across that open ground. If they'd come with, say, 5 or 6 tanks, I could do some damage as the first tanks pushed forward. Then as they tried to sort out where I was at, I could retreat back, either continuing fighting where I'd knocked the tree over, or retreat behind the buildings and go down the low ground along the red line to the city until I got my allies in the city to help reset the cap when their push reached the cap. But this is not a good idea. This is a low percentage play. I happened to get away with it this time because my team pretty much, won the game quickly. But this is not a high percentage play. Thank you for watching. Have a great evening.